This your boy JC. Welcome to Team OSM Radio. To check out the show, y'all can hit us up on Facebook. Just type in the search bar Team OSM. Also, you can hit us up on Twitter at Team OSM LLC. We got a special guest for y'all today that go by the name of Mr. Marcus. What's going on?
What up?
How you doing there, bro?
I'm doing what I gotta do.
Well, we're gonna get straight into it.
All right.
Thinking of what you wanted to do in life, what made the adult film
Work
become one of your choices?
I mean, they go back to the first image I ever had which was in like a magazine.
Okay.
It was a magazine that I saw. The fuzziness came through on the screen, but the magazine was clear. You hear me?
Yeah.
And the magazine said, "Hey, man, you can fuck this bitch in this great setting, and you can express yourself that way."
So it was basically the sex.
It was like, it wasn't even a sex. It was like I get to capture what sex means to me.
Okay.
Real shit.
And put it on film.
Right. Well, at that time, it was really about print photography, which is something that, to me, it's all about the eye. It's about what the eye sees and capturing it. That's what resonates. That's what lasts. Because how you frame something is how it's represented to everybody else.
So it was more of an art to you.
Yeah, man.
So when you first started, seeing the camera lights while you was doing it, was that a problem for you?
The camera. It's funny because my first scene was the camera stuff, photography part of it. We shot all the hardcore stills first, and it was like that was easy. But when it came to the actual filming of it, I struggled because I came during the photo part of it, so my erection went away, and it was more like about like, okay, I got to get hard again. But I already like was excited.
Okay. And
came from the first shit, real shit. I'm telling you some real shit. Niggas out there like, that's how it is. You know how when you fucking, it's all about like nutting and not nutting.
Basically.
Real. It's real shit. And I had already nutted. So I was like, okay, I got to get it around again. And that was something for me. And so you nailed it. Yeah.
So
Cameras.
when you seen that on camera, like after doing it, and when you went back and actually seen it after the whole DVD was done, what you thought about your performance?
The truth is, I never seen that movie because I never actually performed in it.
Okay.
I didn't get around to I couldn't get aroused. I couldn't get an erection. I couldn't do the filming part.
Okay.
So it never happened. And it had me tripping. Like it was in Palm Springs, and I lived like in like Pomona, no doubt. So it was like a 40-minute drive of like contemplating what is wrong with me. What the hell am I going to do? I wanted to do this, and I can't even do that. And I don't know. I got a phone call like 2 days later from another producer who was like, "Yo, you want to fuck this girl?" And I was like, "Yes." Yes, I'm on my way. Where I gotta go? And it was like a shoot that was like a day away, and it was one of those things. When I showed up, it was crazy because the dude showed up with his girl, and said he kissed her, and he said, "Okay, I'll pick you up when you're done," and he left. And I was like, "Oh, I get to fuck her. I get to fuck his girlfriend, and he ain't even gonna be around to watch."
Let's go.
It was a whole different game, man. Now I knew, right? The pictures, we didn't do the pictures. I just fucked the bitch, and I took pictures, and so
changed it. What type of testing do y'all do on the girls before they be able to do the film?
We do what they call is a PCR DNA test, and the PCR basically is a test. I can break down the PCR part. I actually studied that, but I can't convey that right now.
Okay.
It basically takes your blood and breaks it down and looks for HIV antibodies. And we do that every 30 days.
Okay.
It's a test that's cost you $130 a month to get it done. That's how you find out if you have HIV.
Uh-huh.
That's the more stringent. And what people normally take is what they call an ELISA. And it kind of like tests your blood for HIV antibodies, but it doesn't really screen for them. Mm-hmm. So you can be HIV, but you can actually get by because the percentage of accuracy is lower than a PCR. And
The regular test you're talking about?
Yeah, it's a simple shit that anybody can get in any county facility, any county offices, any county health office, which you should do all the time. But they'll pick up anomaly. It's basically a test of your blood, and they'll look for anomalies. I'm trying to say the word right, but they'll look for things in your blood that kind of stand out to them that they need to test further.
Okay.
You hear me?
So now that we still talking about you at the beginning, what were some of your rookie mistakes?
Those mistakes are still happening. Shit. Getting too excited, thinking you know it, and you don't making no adjustments. Just preconceived notions, prejudgment, all those things that fuck you up, and then you blame somebody else, but you should actually blame yourself.
We do that a lot.
Yeah, man.
We definitely do that a lot.
Yeah, man. We still do. We still do. I think it's just one of those things, man. When it comes down to like sexual performance or entertainment, I mean, for me, all those things kind of intertwine. It's just really about like trying to give people what they want, but make sure that you don't mind giving it and that you love doing it. Because if you don't love doing it, all the other two just fall off. You really won't win with those. You won't be able to give people what they want, man. You won't be able to follow through. You're not gonna commit. So you gotta love what you do. That way, when you do fuck up, you continue to still try. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you don't really love some shit and you fail at it, you won't do it again. And then that's what happens. That becomes a footnote when it could be a story.
So for the adult film industry, far as what looks good on camera, does size matter, or is what you doing?
I think for me, you got two sides to it. You're right. Size does matter because that's what people need. That's what they need. That's what they think they need, no doubt. But it really is about it's really about what you're doing. Because what you're doing, that touches your soul, man. That shit speaks to you in volumes. That speaks to you singular. That's a very singular thing.
Yeah.
Real shit. Because you'll peep things that nobody else peeps. And you'll think that was for me. That's what it was. It was for you.
Yeah. Real
shit. You'll carry that a lot farther than some shit that, everybody else is doing. What did I say the first time? I'm trying. I've got 2 for 0. Let's see what we do. I got 0 for 2.
What DVD would you say, or what? Let's say DVD. Would you say that established you as being a major part of the adult film industry?
All right, I got 2. I think the world's luckiest, but people gonna say Superhead.
Okay.
Yeah, they gonna say Superhead because I think it was like Superhead is relevant and Mr. Marcus is relevant, and they collided.
Did she really live up to her name, or you? But let's put it like this: did you expect her to live up to her name before it happened?
No, because I didn't know her as Superhead
at all. So you didn't.
I met her as a pretty girl that needed to make some money.
Okay.
Real shit. And she was represented. She was presented by a dude that I had a lot of love for.
Okay.
So he was basically like, "Yo, check this girl out. I got somebody you need to make some money. She's a pretty girl." And I was trying to make a movie, and I'd already been shooting a movie with some bitches that were like kind of whatever.
Yeah.
And here comes Corinne. And Corinne is like, me and Corinne, we spent like a day before planning this shit, vibing, kicking it, laughing, joking. Like, she cool like that.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, all right, she cool like that. She's pretty. She got a mouth on her because she talks shit. She love to talk shit. Got a mouth on her. She's cute. But I like this bitch. And I'm actually lucky I'm getting her in my movie because I've had some whack chicks up until now.
Oh, we're going to talk about those.
You know what I mean? So the whack chicks, here comes Corinne. And then Corinne is like, I got this nice location. Corinne comes around and she starts blowing me. And I'm like, damn. All right. You were like, you wanna like make that nigga nut. You want me to come, and I got a movie to make, and I can't come right now. But damn, you working it like nigga come. So I'm like, I can't come right now, and I can't express that without
while
it.
we shooting.
Right, while we shooting.